Welcome to Torres del Paine National Park, the wild heart of Patagonia. Here, massive granite peaks rise straight from the plains, wrapped in clouds and wind. At sunrise, the towers of Paine glow orange, a moment that feels almost otherworldly. Down in the valleys, glacial rivers carve through ancient beech forests and turquoise lakes shimmer beneath the mountains. From the edge of Gray Glacier, icebergs drift silently across the water, each one breaking the stillness with a deep echoing crack. The weather changes by the minute: sunshine, rain, snow, and the fierce Patagonian wind, all in a single day. It's wild, it's unpredictable, and it's one of the most stunning places on Earth. Multi-day trekking in Torres del Paine has become incredibly popular. The park's two iconic routes are the O Circuit, a full 85-mile loop around the Massif, and the shorter W Trek, a 47-mile route that covers the southern section of the O. Along these trails, accommodations range from rugged campsites to cozy mountain lodges called Refugios, giving hikers many ways to experience Patagonia's wilderness. All stays must be reserved in advance, sometimes months ahead, since wild camping isn't allowed inside the park. Reservations are handled by two companies, Las Torres Patagonia and Vertiz Patagonia, which operate the designated campsites and refugios along the routes. This video isn't about how to make those reservations. Instead, I'll take you on a tour of all the refugios and campgrounds along the O Circuit, including W Trek. I stayed at all 9 of them while hiking the full loop. Let's begin. Refugio Gray sits near the western edge of the park, right beside the stunning Gray Glacier. It's one of the most scenic stops on both the O and W treks, surrounded by forest and views of floating blue icebergs on Lago Gray. A ferry runs daily from the nearby shore, so it's also a common start or end point for the W trek. The Refugio offers cozy dorm-style rooms, nice hot showers, and clean bathrooms. There's a dining hall serving hot meals, plus a small bar where trekkers gather in the evening. Next to the lodge is a well-sheltered campground among the trees. The premier camp tents are ready when you arrive, complete with a sturdy tent, mattress, and optional sleeping bag rental. Campers can also use shared kitchen shelters, restrooms, and dining areas, or even add meal service from the lodge. If you prefer bringing your own gear, each campground in the park has designated areas for personal tents. You can also join guided tours to ice hike on Gray Glacier or kayak among icebergs, unforgettable ways to experience the glacier up close and safely. Both the lodge and campground are managed by Vertiz Patagonia. Refugio Paine Grande is one of the largest and busiest lodges in Torres del Paine, sitting right on the shores of Lago Perros. It's a major hub for trekkers on both the O and W routes. The ferry across Lago Perros brings hikers directly to the Refugio, making it a popular starting or ending point for either trek. Inside, you'll find dorm-style rooms. Shared bathrooms and showers. A dining hall serving hot meals. And a lively bar and lounge with panoramic mountain views. Most refugios offer Wi-Fi for an extra fee. The nearby campground features wooden tent platforms with incredible views. The kitchen shelter here is the best in the park, spacious, with plenty of tables and room for large groups. The on-site camp store sells snacks, drinks, basic gear, and souvenirs, perfect for a quick resupply before hitting the trail again. Both the lodge and campground are managed by Veritas Patagonia. It's bustling but comfortable, a great place to recharge, meet fellow hikers, and soak in some of Patagonia's most dramatic scenery. Francés camp is a peaceful stop nestled in a valley between the Cuernos del Paine, surrounded by lenga forest and overlooking a turquoise lake. It's one of the prettiest campsites in the park. The premium camp tents are pitched on elevated platforms with ladder access, like car-top tents, creating a cozy and unique setup. Inside the tent, it's surprisingly spacious. The more polished area of the camp is the fully equipped premier camp. Each tent includes a sleeping bag, pillow, and mattress, and the boardwalks make it easy to wander through the forest. Hikers with their own tents can book wooden platforms too. Several cooking shelters are scattered throughout the forest. Sinks are located near the cafe area. The shower building here deserves a special mention. Its architectural design blends beautifully with the forest while providing real comfort for hikers. The cafe is the social hub. You can pick up pre-booked meals, grab snacks, or enjoy a pizza. There's also luggage storage for those heading into the French Valley and a small charging station that's open 24 hours. Nearby, the newly opened Refugio Francés offers dorm rooms inside a modern dome-shaped building with bright lake views, built in 2023. Both the camp and Refugio are managed by Las Torres Patagonia. Refugio Cuernos sits beneath the dramatic Cuernos del Paine peaks, overlooking Lago Nordenskjöld. It's a cozy wooden lodge surrounded by trees, giving it a warm mountain cabin vibe. Inside, there's a dining area and bar. It's popular and often crowded during high season. In a small dorm room, there are 8 tightly packed bunk beds. Each bed has its own USB charging port, though mine wasn't working. Bathrooms are newly remodeled, clean, and unisex, so plan accordingly. The adjacent campground includes both preset and personal tent sites. The sites are spaced nicely for privacy. A large cooking area is attached to the main building, and bathrooms and showers are conveniently located among the campsites. Both are managed by Las Torres Patagonia. Camp Chileno sits high in the Ascencio Valley, surrounded by forest and cliffs along the trail to the famous Torres lookouts. You can hear the river rushing below and even glimpse the towers above. As of 2025, there are no dorm rooms here. Accommodations are premium tents perched along the hillside. Some are set far up the slope, and the path can be steep and tricky in the dark. The dining hall offers pre-booked dinners in 2 seatings to handle the crowd. Right across from the dining hall, there's a little store where you can grab snacks or order a la carte meals like pizza. It's the only spot in this area where hikers can prepare their own meals. Bathrooms and showers are modern and clean. Chileno is managed by Las Torres Patagonia. As the closest camp to the tower's viewpoint, it's always buzzing with hikers preparing for the sunrise hike. At the base of the massif, near the park's main entrance, sits Refugio Central, the largest and most modern lodge in Torres del Paine. It's the perfect start or finish for both the O and W treks. The dining hall is bright and lively, filled with trekkers swapping stories over hearty meals. The dorm rooms are clean and simple. I stayed in a 6-bedroom shared by hikers finishing the O circuit and those just beginning the W trek. Bathrooms and showers are dated but clean. And several cozy lounges line the hallways. I wasn't able to explore the adjacent Camp Central because of a knee injury, but it's a large campground with both premium tents and sites for your own gear. Both are managed by Las Torres Patagonia. Nearby is the Welcome Center, where buses drop off visitors. It's a modern building with large windows, a cafe and bar, restrooms, and an information desk for check-in and trail updates. You can also find shuttle connections to other parts of the park. The gift shop sells souvenirs, local crafts, maps, snacks, and hiking essentials, a great spot to pick up a keepsake before or after your trek. Camp Serón marks the true start of the O circuit, a peaceful grassy meadow on the park's eastern side surrounded by distant mountains. It feels remote and quiet. Facilities are basic but clean, with a small dining area that offers full meal service. And modern bathrooms and showers. There are no dorms here, only premium tents elevated off the ground, giving the camp a space village look. If you bring your own gear, you can pitch in the open field, but it's very windy. Secure your tent well. Cooking sinks and a covered kitchen area are provided. Camp Serón is managed by Las Torres Patagonia. Refugio Dickson is one of the most beautiful corners of Torres del Paine. Set beside a glacial lake, surrounded by forest and snow-capped peaks. It feels like a hidden mountain paradise at the far edge of the O circuit. Horses graze freely nearby, and native birds gather around them. It's peaceful and alive at the same time. The Refugio has a cozy dining area with large windows. A few dorm rooms upstairs. The room is compact with 4 bunk beds packed inside. And simple but functional bathrooms. In Chile, don't flush toilet paper. It goes in the trash bin instead. The showers are a bit dated, but the hot water feels amazing after a long day on the trail. The campground spreads across a grassy field with incredible views. Premium tents are set in the open grassland. Personal tents can be pitched in the forest near the lakeshore, sheltered from the wind. There is a new cooking shelter, bathrooms, and showers for the campers. And a small camp store selling snacks and supplies. Both are managed by Vertis Patagonia. It's one of the most relaxing stops on the circuit, a place to rest, recharge, and connect with other trekkers. Dickson was definitely one of my favorite stays. Camp Los Perros is the most remote and rugged site on the O circuit, deep in the forest near Glacier Los Perros. It has a true wilderness feel, mossy trees, rushing streams, and no Wi-Fi or cell service, just nature. The small main building has a check-in desk with a tiny snack shop. Supplies are very limited. There is a small cooking area in the main building, but no meals are served, so make sure to bring enough food to fuel the challenging day ahead. Bathrooms and showers are simple but clean, though it can get a little muddy when it rains. The showers have only cold water. It's such a luxury to have flush toilets in the middle of nowhere. Premium tents are set on the ground or on small platforms. The personal tent areas can get muddy after rain. It's chilly here, especially at night. Camp Los Perros is managed by Vertis Patagonia. This is the final stop before crossing the legendary John Gardner Pass, and the atmosphere feels both quiet and adventurous, like the calm before the big climb. At the end, the camp staff shares guidance for the hike across John Gardner Pass, one of the toughest and most spectacular days on the O circuit.
From Los Perros to Gray we have 17 kilometers in total. The first part from Los Perros to John Gardner Pass we have 6 kilometers all in uphill until this point, the John Gardner Pass. This is the highest part that you have to cross tomorrow. It has 1200 meters of altitude and here we are at 600. So we have a difference of 600 meters in 6 kilometers. When we talk about altitude, of course. When you cross the John Gardner Pass, in a few kilometers going downhill, you can find the campsite Paso. This is a bike ranger station. They have drinkable water too. They have some toilets and some tables to cook your food, to take your lunch, to take a break. It's important to arrive here in Paso before 2 p.m. Okay? So then, when you continue going down to Gray, we have 10 kilometers more. So you can spend in all the trekking about 10 hours approximately. Could be less, could be more, it depends on you of course. That's right. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.